Dear students, welcome to Kalarava tutorials Chitradurga. So students, now we have to know in the previous videos how to write the arithmetic progression. So in this first exercise we have to solve the three main questions. Now I have to take the next question, that is we have to write the first term and common difference. How to write the first term and common difference in the third main question. In the third main question they have to given the arithmetic progression. We have to find out the first term and the common difference. Here they given in the first problem. The problem is 3, 1, minus 1 and also minus 3 and so on. So this is the arithmetic progression here they given. So we have to write the values of A and D here. So here you observe the value of A is of 3. The first term is 3. Whatever the arithmetic progression, you have to write the first term as A. You consider that first term as A. And what is the D here? You have to find out the D, that is A2 minus A1. You have to subtract the first term by second term. So here you observe 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3. So here we have to subtract. Here it is plus, and for my 3 is it is minus. We have to subtract this one. 3 minus 1, that gives you 2. The greater number symbol here we have to write minus. So therefore value of D is equal to minus 2. So that's enough. And then the second problem is given minus 5, minus 1, 3, 7 and so on. So this is the second AP they given. Here also we have to find out the values of A and D. Here A is equal to minus 5 and D is equal to A2 minus A1. Here this is A2 minus 1 and minus 1 and the subtraction symbol here we have to write the minus, and then A1 is of minus 5. Therefore we have to write the minus 5 in the bracket. There are both two minuses are there. For subtraction symbol there is a subtraction symbol. For 5 it carries minus symbol. So we have to simplify this one. Minus, here there is a multiplication symbol. That is bracket, it indicates the multiplication symbol. You have to multiply this one. Minus into minus, so that gives you plus. Minus into minus plus 5. So now we have to simplify this one. It carries minus symbol, it carries plus symbol. You have to subtract that one. Difference or symbol you have to subtract. 5 minus 1, that gives you 4. The symbol is of plus. D is equal to plus 4 is the correct answer. Then we have to take the next problem, that is third one. Here we have to take the third problem. The third problem is given that 1 by 3, 5 by 3, 9 by 3, 13 by 3 and so on. So here we have to write the first term and the common difference. The first term is easy. A is equal to 1 by 3. Now we have to find the common difference. Common difference, D is equal to A2 minus A1. This one is A1, A2, A3 and so on. So A2 minus A1 means 5 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Here both the denominators are same. If the denominators are same, you have easily solved that one. So that gives you 3, you can write only one time. Then you have to write the denominator as it is. There is no other calculation. 5 minus 1, that gives you 4 divided by 3. So this is the value of the D. So now you have to take the fourth problem. That is fourth one is 0.6, 1.7, 2.8, 3.9 and so on. So here the first term A is equal to 0.6. First term is there. Then we have to find out the value of D. D is equal to A2 minus A1. A2 is the second term 1.7 minus the first term 0.6. How can you subtract? I will show you in this one. That is 1.7, 0.6. We have to subtract this one. here because here it is minus, here it is plus. So 7 minus 6, that gives you 1, and 1 minus 0, that gives you 1. The greater number symbol is plus. So that is equal to 1.1. Here D is equal to 1.1. That is plus 1.1. That indicates, if you don't write any symbol, that indicates plus. So this is the type of how to write the values of A and D when the arithmetic progression is given. So for solving the 2 and 3 problems, you have to write the values of A and D. So for that ones you have to practice this problem. So now we have to move into the next fourth main question. In the fourth main, they asked that the given number of series is an AP or not. Which of the following are APs? If they form an AP, find the common difference D and write the 3 more terms. If they given an AP, if you have to check it is an AP or not. Now I told you how to check it is an AP or not. Here the first problem is that 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, sorry, not 4, 6, it is of only 2, 4, 8, 16. They given 2, 4, 8, 16 and so on. This is the AP they given. So now we have to find out it is an AP or not. How can you find it is an AP or not? So for finding it is an AP or not, we have to find the values of D 2 or more times, 2 or 3 times. So now we have to find out the value of D here, and also they asked to find out the common difference. Here D is equal to A2 minus A1. So this is of A1, A2, A3, A4. So we have to, for checking is this an arithmetic progression or not, we have to find the value of D for 2 times or 3 times. So I write D is equal to A3 minus A2. So we have to find out 2 times here first. That is equal to, here A2 means 4 minus A1 is of 2. 4 minus 2, that gives you 2. Here the value of D is 2. Now we have to find out for A3 and A2 the difference between the third term and second term. So what is the third term here? 8 is the A3 minus what is the second term? 4. 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. There is a different numbers for common difference. The value of the common difference is different. So we write this is not an AP. You write this is not an AP. If it is not an AP, it is not necessary to find out the next terms. If it is an AP, you have to find out the next 3 terms. So now I take the second one. Now I take the second one. The second problems gives you the fraction term. Here it is 2, 5 by 2, and then 3 and 7 by 2 and so on. This is the arithmetic progression. Now we have to find out the value of D for this one. So this is of A1, A2, A3, A4. So here D is equal to A2 minus A1, and also D is equal to A3 minus A2. So now we have to substitute the values. A2 is of 5 by 2 minus A1 is of 2. And here also D is equal to A3 is of 3 minus A2 is of 5 by 2. Now I have to find out the value of D here. So here 2 is the LCM. If the same denominator comes under LCM, you have to write the numerator as it is. Don't change that one. 5 as it is. Minus, here there is no number that indicates in the denominator, it is 1. So you have to divide this LCM by 1. 1 2s are 2. Then you have to multiply the 2 to this 2 to 2s are 4. That gives you 5 minus 4, 1 by 2. Here the value of D is equal to 1 by 2 or half. Now we have to simplify this one. Here 2 is LCM. Here there is no number, you have to multiply this 2 to the number. 2 3s are 6 minus, here the same denominator is LCM, you have to don't change the numerator, you write as it is 5. So that is equal to 6 minus 5, 1 by 2. Here both D are same terms, that is constant terms, then it is an AP. So this forms an AP. Then you have to write the next 3 terms. Next 3 terms of the AP. So how can you write the next 3 terms? You know the value of D, you add to this one half, then you get the next term, and also for that term you have to add the next term. I will show you, there are 4 terms are there, then we have to find out the A5. How can you find out A5? By adding A4, D you have to add, that means A5 means A4 plus D. For finding the next term, you have to add the common difference for the previous term. For this term, you have to add the value of D, then you get the next 5th term. So therefore, the 4th term is 7 by 2 plus the value of D is half. Here both denominators are equal, so you have to simplify easily. Both are 2, you have to write once only. So you have to write the numerators as it is, 7 plus 1. 7 plus 1, 8 by 2. So they both get cancels with the same number, 2 1s are, 2 4s are. So that is equal to 4. That is A5 is of 4. The next term is 4. Then next we have to find out the A6. How can you find A6? By adding the D for A5 term. So you write A5 plus D. That is A5 is of 4. 4 plus half. D is half. You have to add for the previous term. So that gives you, by taking LCM, here it is no number, you have to multiply this one, 2 4s are 8 plus you write 1 as it is, 8 plus 1, 9 by 2. So this is the 6th term. Then you write one more term. They have to ask for find 3 terms. So therefore we have to 7th term. How can you write the 7th term? For the 6th term, we have to add again D. The 6th term is 9 by 2. 9 by 2 plus D is of half. So here both the denominators are same. You write numerator as it is, 9 plus 1. That is equal to 10 by 2. So you write 2 1s are, 2 5s are. That is A7 is equal to 5. So these are the 3 terms here we have to write after finding it is an AP. After finding it is an AP, we have to write the next 3 terms. So now we have to move on to the next problem. So we solve the 2 problems, then we move on to the 3rd one. So here in this one, they given so many problems for practicing. You have to practice all the terms. Here there is a decimal number is there. I will show you how to solve that one. The 3rd problem is of minus 1 by 2. Sorry, 1 minus 1.2 minus 3.2 minus 5.2 minus 7.2 and so on. First we have to verify is this an AP or not. For verifying an AP, you have to find out the value of D. D is equal to A2 minus A1 and also D is equal to A3 minus A2. So here A2 is of minus 3.2. Here it is a minus symbol and then it also carries minus symbol. You have to write both the minus symbols here. Here also for D you have to write D is equal to A3. This one is A1, A2, A3. This is of A4. A3 minus A2. Minus 5.2. Subtraction symbol minus. And also it carries of minus 3.2. So I write like this. Now we have to simplify this one. So that is equal to minus 3.2. Minus into minus. We have to multiply because there is a bracket. It indicates the multiplication symbol. Minus into minus, that gives you plus 1.2. So you have to subtract these two. Now here it becomes minus 5.2. Minus into minus, that also becomes plus 3.2. So now we have to subtract these two first. Minus 3.2 plus 1.2. Here you observe, because the symbols are both are different, you have to subtract that one. 2 minus 2, 0, 3 minus 2, 2, that becomes minus 3.2. Because greater number is minus, you write D is equal to minus 2.0, or it may be minus 2. So here also we have to subtract this one. Minus 5.2 plus 3.2. So 2 minus 2 is 0, 5 minus 3 is 2, minus 2.0. Here also D is equal to minus 2.0. So you observe here, both D are same. This is an AP. So you write, I forget in the previous problem to write this is an AP. So you write this is an AP. Then we have to find the 3 more terms. So for finding 3 more terms, we have to add. So this is the 4th term. We have to find out the 5th term. 5th term is equal to 4th term plus D. That is 4th term is of minus 7.2 plus of, here D is of minus 2.0. You write minus 2.0. So that gives you minus 7.2. Here plus into minus, minus 2.0. You have to add these two, because both are minus symbol. You have to add these two. Minus 7.2 minus 2.0. You observe here 2, 7 plus 2, 9. Both are minus symbol. You write the minus symbol for the answer also. That is A5. 5th term becomes minus 9 point. Then you have to find out the 6th term. A6 is equal to A5 plus D. Here is A5 is minus 9.2 plus here D is of minus 2.0. So that becomes minus 9.2 plus into minus 2.0. So now we have to add these two. Minus 9.2 minus 2.0. So 2, 9 plus 2, 11 minus 11.2. So A6 is of minus 11.2. In this way you have to find out the A7. So that is left for you to find out the A7. A7 is equal to A6 plus D. You have to practice that one. So these are the problems. You have to find out the values of D, and then you have to decide this is an AP. If this is an AP, then you have to find out the next 3 terms. You have to practice, so many problems are there. I will show you one more problem which consists of a irrational number. Root 2 is there. So I will show you how to solve that one. If there is so many problems, you have to try to solve them. So here is one more problem, that is 5th one I take here. Because 4th one is easy, we have to solve that one. Here it is 3 plus root 2 and 3 plus 2 root 2 and then 3 plus 3 root 2. So this is the problem they given. So now we have to solve this one. So here this one is A1, A2, A3, A4. So here we have to find out the value of D here. D is equal to A2 minus A1. Here it is A2 minus A1, and also we have to find out D is equal to A3 minus A2 also. So here A3 is of 3 plus root 2 minus A1 is of 3. You observe here it is plus 3 and here it is minus 3. Both gets cancels, that is equal to root 2. D is equal to root 2. Here also we have to substitute the values. A3 is 3 plus 2 root 2 minus A2 is of 3 plus root 2. We have to write it in the bracket because it is a minus symbol. This minus symbol applies for both the two terms. So therefore 3 plus 2 root 2 minus, you have to multiply this minus for both the terms. Minus into plus minus 3, minus into plus minus root 2. There are two types of numbers are there. There are two irrational numbers and also two rational numbers. We have to consider for calculating addition or subtraction for only both rational numbers and then for both the irrational numbers. Here these two are the rational numbers, here it is plus 3 and minus 3, both gets cancelled, that becomes 0. Here both are, these two are the irrational numbers, we have to subtract that one. So how can you subtract that one? So this is the way of subtracting, I will show you. 2 root 2 minus root 2. The way of subtracting here is, you have to take root 2 as the common term. If you take root 2 as the common term, it becomes 2 minus, here it is root 2 as common, that becomes 1. You have to take root 2 as the common term. In this one root 2 is common taken outside, it becomes 2. In this one root 2 common taken outside, here you consider this as 1 is there. So therefore we write here it is minus 1. That is 2 minus 1 is 1 root 2, or you write this as root 2. Here both D are same. That means this is an AP. If both the differences are same, so we write this is an AP. Both are same. Now we have to find out 3 more terms. So I will show you how to find out the 3 more terms. This is 4th term. You have to find out the 5th term. A4 plus D. You have to add this D for the previous term. A4 is there. A4 is 3 plus 3 root 2 plus you have to add root 2 for this one. How can you add this root 2 for this one? So you have to take root 2 as the common. In this one I have to take the root 2 as common. Here you observe 3 is there, you put 3 as outside. Take root 2 as common. So here 3 is there, plus if you take root 2 as common, 1 is there, 3 plus 1 root 2. 3 plus 1 root 2. So you have to add these two numbers because these two are the rational numbers. Don't add this 3 for these numbers. You have to add this only. 3 plus 1, 4 root 2. So this is the A5, this is the 5th term. Then you have to find out the 6th term also. 6th term is equal to A5 plus D. You have to find out. I will give you for finding these two as homework. So you have to find out this A6 and also A7. That gives you the next 3 terms. So students, there are so many problems related to this one. You have to find out the value of D first. If the D is same, then there becomes, this is the terms of this one is becomes AP. If the D is different, you write this is not comes under AP. If the problem is not comes under AP, you have not necessary to find out the next terms. If the series of numbers is AP, then you have to find out the next 3 terms. Okay students, thank you. We have to meet you in the next video in the second exercise. Thank you very much.